Today in this makeup tutorial, I want to present my guest star, or my guest feature, which is going to be the All Calm Redness Corrector, Clinical Redness Corrector from Color Science, because I just love it so much, because it's so moisturizing and calming on the face. But without further ado, I'm just going to show you how amazing All Calm Redness Corrector is. It's not a huge concern, me having redness on my face. I really don't, except for kind of in this area. I don't really suffer from rosacea. But if you have rosacea, this is kind of a need. So use a little bit at a time, and you'll be like, whoa, my face looks amazing right now. So I'm going to put some on, and then we'll go on to the next part of the tutorial. So I just finished putting it on, and why do my eyebrows look like this? This is because they're microbladed, and I don't have a lot of actual eyebrow hair. That's a story for another time. But so you can see that it's kind of covering it, but you can see that this just kind of like calms my face a lot. And by calm, I mean it kind of neutralizes all the color and helps kind of just make it look more like softer, if that makes any sense. But I love it. I love All Calm. It's amazing. The next thing that I'm going to do is sometimes I'll put on the foundation after, but today I just want to put on a little bit of the illuminator, which I use to kind of cover the face just a little bit. Do that just to kind of neutralize the face, if you will. I'm going to put on first the 3-in-1 Color Science Total Eye Renewal Therapy, which is amazing for your eyes as well. And I love it because it's very calming when you put it on. It's like soothing, because this metal tip here is kind of cool. So it kind of feels like it's cooling your eye while you're putting it on. Another must-have. Alright, so I just finished putting on that eye stuff. And you'll probably notice I put it under my eyes and I put it on my eyelids to kind of act as a little bit of a primer and to just rejuvenate the area, give it some nice little therapy. When it comes to primer, I kind of go back and forth between the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is awesome, and sometimes using the Too Faced Concealer, which today is what I'm going to choose to use. I really love this stuff because it just really works on my skin. It really makes my eyeshadow pop, but not make it look like I look like a crazy or that doesn't make any sense. The next thing is I'm going to wear Go with the Makeup Palette. So for me, I have hooded lids, so it can be just a little bit tricky getting the eyeshadow to work without making me look different than I want to look. So one thing that I start with is doing the base first, which is going to be Virgin, this color right here. It's a little bit used. So I'm going to start with that, putting it all over my lid. I'm just getting these just over here. Then I'm going to use the Half Baked, which is kind of like the in-between color. It's going to go in my crease where I don't have the dark part, but I'm going to put it where the dark part's going to go too. It can be tricky with hooded lids to make yourself look like you've got a crease, which is why I do it the way that I do. Otherwise you look like you don't have a good enough crease. Blending is a key thing here. Now for the eyebrows. I don't really use a brow palette because I feel like eyeshadow does it just as well. Someday that will probably change. I might change my mind about that, but for right now, I'm going to use the Dark Horse color in the makeup palette, and I'm going to use it to fill in my brows. The great thing about microblading is that the shape is already there. I just have to color it in. It's kind of like a coloring book where I color inside the lines. Now a little bit of dimension I just want to put under my eyes, which is kind of hard because when you wear contacts, I feel like makeup always gets in your eyes and you're like, oh, I'm in pain. Ah. This way. the eyeliner, which is secretly one of my favorite things to do. This is also one that requires practice when you have hooded lids. You gotta do it just right, or it makes your eyes look really dark or just not well blended, and nobody really wants that. And I love to do winged because it makes my eyes look, I don't know, better. I don't know. Fun fact, this is from e.l.f. It's only $4. And it's probably one of the better ones that I've used. Mainly because I like it because it's cheap, because I go through them kind of quickly. So I just love that I can use them, and the color is so bold. It's a great pigment to it. Until it's dying, then you're like, oh please, I need you just to get a bit more. Hold out. Hold out. And the thing that I'm loving is, like, with my all-com that's on right now, you can't really tell that I'm wearing foundation per se because it doesn't look cakey. It looks natural. And I love the whole natural look, so I don't want to look like going to a club. Just, you know. So lately when I do any of my today's look on Instagram or any of my date night tutorials, I use a lot of Fire Opal, which is one of my favorite colors, and I won it from Amanda Hambleton, and she has her Facebook, it's a lip sense. She had a giveaway and I won two lip scents, and one of the colors was Fire Opal and Cappuccino, and I feel like I haven't been giving enough love to Cappuccino, so I'm going to give it a little bit of love tonight by wearing it for date night. But yeah, again, that was Amanda Hamilton. Her Facebook is A Glamour Affair, and I will probably post the link to that page too. I'll post a link to the Color Science, to their all-com, because I love it. It's amazing. Okay, first I'm going to start with using the base of Cappuccino. And before I did this video, I already had makeup on, so I needed to wash my face. And I also wanted to do my hair because it's date night. And I'm just gonna also do a layer of gold champagne because that's my favorite color too. One of my favorite highlighters is the travel size of Becca's Champagne Pop. I almost forgot something important. All-nighter. Not my makeup Tuesday. And this is the finished look. Just put some gloss on. And I also put a little bit of blush from the Beauty on the Go palette from Color Science. I just thought it looked pretty, so I added it. But thank you for watching. Hope this was fun to watch. I don't know. Bye.